Hello and welcome to my review of the Warhammer 40,000 Beast Snagga Orks army set. This box set will cost you £125. I think it was a similar price to the Adeptus Sororitas army set that came out in November of 2019. Technically, you're getting fewer unit types than that box set, and you don't get any dice with this one. The Sisters box set did have a kind of unique codex with unique cover art for the set. This one, the same. It does have a unique cover art for the Ork codex, but it is a soft touch codex. It kind of puts it in the same realm as a special edition codex. Not quite £50, but definitely about £45. Not quite £50, but I'd go as far as to say about £40. So if we take the 40 off the 125, we're looking at 85. So £85 for these 26 miniatures. It consists of a knob on Smasher Squig, 3 Squig Hog Boys with a bomb squig, 2 units of 10 Snagga Boys, and the HQ Zod Grod Wurt Snagga. So if we're looking at the prices, that knob on Smasher Squig with today's prices would probably cost about £25. Both of the units would be today's prices, I would say either £32.50 or even £34. But if we take it at £32, that's £64 plus the knob on Smasher Squig. That's your total price right there. So you can look at it as getting the Squig Hog Boys for free and Wurt Snagga for free as well. Let's not forget you're also getting a pack of cards over on the right hand side with all your abilities and things. Those sets of cards are between £12 and £15. So there's no question this box set does offer you value, as well as giving you a first look introduction to the brand new Ork models. Orks are getting a nice refresh. There are many more units to come. You've got a refresh of the Ork Boys, you've got new HQ units such as the Pain Boss and the War Boss in Mega Armour, as well as the Werboy. You've got a big unit called the Squig Rig, which there's 2 builds in that kit, and you've got the Great White Squig and War Boss on Squigosaur, which again is a dual kit. And that's also leaving out one of the best units that Games Workshop have decided to bring back in plastic as a full kit, the Orks Deathcopters. I'm really looking forward to that kit. The new Combat Patrol coming out is going to be fantastic. Offers an incredible amount of value, almost in a similar line to this box set. Now, if you're wondering, will any of these models make their way to an individual release? I have every faith that they will. I hope that, like the Sisters of Battle box set, that these will come out as their own unique, as their own multi-part kits. If they don't though, and Games Workshop decide to sell the sprues, because I think it's like 2 sprues per unit of 10 Snagga Boys, they would probably still do that. But I think they possibly charge you about £30 or so for them. And it would be the same story for the Squig Hogs. I'd love to see all of these as individual kits with multiple options and things, but because they've already invested in those injection mold metal machines, I think they're probably likely going to release them kind of as they are. Which is still going to be great, because if you've missed out on getting this Beast Snagga Orks army set, likewise that might happen with the upcoming Kill Team set. That's going to give everybody a chance to get hold of these models if you're really looking forward to them. And I think they're fantastic. I think the knob on Smasher Squig has a couple of options and leads the charge, and it's going to look excellent next to the Squigosaur and the Squig Rig. I think the Snagga Boys work quite well with Orks as well. They're a fair bit bigger than Ork Boys. Here's an Ork Boy as a comparison. They stand heads and shoulders. It's a similar story compared to Space Marines and Primaris. They've, in a way, with the Snagga boys, they've kind of done a Primaris to them, and this way they've introduced them through the Snagga boys, which is a bit more, I think, acceptable, as opposed to, you know, we've had bigger, better Space Marines locked away for 10,000 years. But anyway, it's going to be interesting to find out how big the normal Ork boys are compared to these Snaggas, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the releases. I want to support Games Workshop releasing new Xenos models. In particular, Eldar are in dire need of a big refresh and overhaul. Likewise, Tyranids could do with some new minis too. We're seeing the start of Imperial Guard with the form of Deathcore Krieg though. My favourite model in the whole set, if I had to pick one, quite obvious, it's going to be the Bomb Squig. I really like the look of this squig holding a massive nail, riding on this squig with a wheel, and I just love the idea of this speeding up to a Space Marine tank or whatever, and exploding and causing massive destruction and mayhem. I do like the knob on Smasher Squig, and I like the Squig Hog boys, and I like what they've done with the Snagga boys as well, having a couple of them running. I'd like to see more Orks running in future. The Wirt Snagga is a bit of a Marmite model. You either like it or hate it. I think it's because we haven't really seen too many Orks with a load of hair that's you know, sort of stapled on and things, and also that base is very large for this sort of size model. You can proxy it as a sort of upgraded runt herd, as a better looking runt herd, so there is that too. And actually there's nothing stopping you right now, if you do have this set, from using these Snagga boys as normal Ork boys. You know, the only thing you're going to lose out on is those special weapons, but you could probably fit them in. Again, you could proxy them as Ork boys if you wanted some, I say, better looking Ork boys, as long as it's all, you know, written down and agreed with your opponent and things. I think, like, effectiveness, the extra toughness that all Orks have received is fantastic. I like the Snagga boys new rule, so all of these have the Snagga boys rule set, which gives them a 6+ invulnerable save, so it just bumps up their survivability along with that toughness, and they're also going to be adding 1 to hit rolls in close combat against monsters and vehicles. So yeah, against vehicles with these Squig Hog boys, or taking down big monsters, they're going to do a lot better, and that just adds to the narrative of what these boys are about, and also makes them a bit more of a threat. How I'd run them is, unlike on the box where they have 2 units of 10 that are identical, I would have them in a group of 20. The only downside of running them in a unit of 20 is you can't actually put all 20 in one of the new Hunter rigs or Squig rigs, because one of them can transport 10 and the other one can only transport 15. So you're not going to be able to squeeze all 20 of them on one of those rigs. And furthermore, both of those count as heavy support choice, which you could use for many other options. However, in the Codex, one of the changes is that the Morkanaut and Gorkanauts are now Lords of War, so at least you've got, you know, 2 free slots there that you didn't have before. What do you guys think? I think it's a fantastic set, and I like what they've done with this. I hope that they continue to do these army sets for like brand new models. I mean, Eldar, that'd be great if they did a set like this with a bespoke Codex too. I just hope that in future they produce a lot more, because I know that there are many people that missed out on this box set, and it would be nice if everybody had a decent opportunity. Everyone's got the opportunity, but a decent opportunity to grab hold of the set that they have been hyped up about for a number of months. And I hope that they continue to make more, even if they see the amount of time that it takes for one of these sets to sell out. If they turn around and say, right, it's sold out very, very quickly, we're going to make it made to order, like they've done with previous sets in the past. What do you guys think of the Beast Snagga Orks army set? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. many more Ork unboxings and reviews coming to the channel, so stay tuned for that. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. For Gork and Mork.